Shalom. All right, back with part 2, prophecy and the judgment written. And always remember that prophecy brings clarity. Okay? All right. And remember, Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. Revelations 19 and 10. All right? So let's I just finished giving you the the definitions to authority and being subdued, which is what Yahweh Shai is going to do. Again, he's not coming back by himself alone. He's coming back with the angels, right, in their chariots, all right? And believe it or not, angels are here already. You know, they can take human form, all right, as well as the chariots. But, you know, when they get that green light to eventually take down, Esau, okay? That's what we're waiting for, all right, for that day, the day of the Lord, all right? And we're hastening that day. All right, let's jump to 2 Samuel, all right? Give me a minute. This is 2 Samuel 2, 22, 38, 39. I have pursued my enemies and destroyed them, and turned not again until I had consumed them. What is again to be consumed? To be devoured, to be destroyed, all right? And I have consumed them and wounded them. So what's going to wound Esau? Armageddon, World War III. You understand? All right? Because again, the missiles, the ICBMs, they belong to the Lord. Everything belongs to him. And all things obey his will. All right? So those nations, like Russia, like China, even America's own allies, NATO and the EU, because this is all prophesied in the scriptures, all right, that they're going to send that thermonuclear fire, those ICBMs, onto America. Why? Because it is the will of the Lord. Okay? And again, Escalatius 18 and 3, all things obey the will of the Most High. Proverbs 21 and 1, the Lord, all right, he controlleth the hearts and minds of the kings of the earth, and he turneth it whithersoever he will. All right? Got that, people? Okay? Everything is by the will of the Lord. Okay? So I have consumed them and wounded them, that they would not arise. Yeah, they are fallen under my feet, right? And then we read that over there in 1 Corinthians, right? 15th chapter. Yes, we did. You can also read the same thing in Psalms. Again, Bible reiterates, okay? All throughout the scriptures, what's in the Old Testament is reiterated in the New. You would know that if you know your scriptures, all right? Like any good teacher, repetition is the father of skill, all right? Let's jump to Amos, all right? Give me a minute. All right, this is Amos 9:11. What does it say? And in that day, right, day of the Lord, I will raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen. Now, who's that tabernacle? Okay? You Israelites, you Negro, Latinos, Native Americans that make up the 12 tribes of Israel. You are the descendants of Jacob. All right? Know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High? Right? 1 Corinthians 3 and 16. Also in Luke, you can read, right? Yahweh Shai is telling his disciples, right, who are Israelites, the kingdom is within you. Do you understand that you are the temple, you are the church, you are the congregation, you are the tabernacle, all right? Okay, so I will raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, right, because we fell away, right? As you read, what is that, Jeremiah 17 and 4, we would discontinue from our heritage, right? And close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up the ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old, right? As in the house of David, all right? And after him, King Solomon, which under King Solomon, we had 40 years of peace. Well, this is going to be the continuation of that. But again, these were the promises made, okay? And the Lord keeps his promises, all right? And that they may possess a remnant of Edom. You see that? Of the white man, all right? And of all the heathen nations. So you see that? They were all going into captivity. But they don't want to hear that. But you know what? This is what the scriptures say, all right? And how is this hate speech? All right? No, it's hate speech because we're bringing it out, okay? And they won't, never have, okay? You got it, people? Which are called by my name, saith the Lord Yahweh, that doeth this. There you go. And again, we're not only going to own them, but what? Their lands, all right? Okay, give me a minute. All right, this is Isaiah 61. All right, we're in the blue letter. What does it say up there on top? All right, the exaltation of the afflicted. See that? Remember, those that are abased shall be exalted. Okay? And those that are exalted shall be abased. All right? So those that are first shall be last, and those that are last shall be first. You got it, people? All right? And who's that talking about? The nation of Israel. You Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans that make up 12 tribes, but it all starts with the elect. Now, let's jump down here to, I believe, verse 4. All right? See what it says here? And they shall build the old wastes, right? Didn't we just read that in Amos 9:11? All right, that we shall build it as the days of old, right? The house of David, right? And they shall build the old wastes, and they shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the wasted cities, desolation, many generations. Now, don't get it twisted. This ain't going to be us. That's going to be because Israel will be destroyed. All of America will be destroyed, uninhabited. But, you know, the Middle East will still be inhabited because it's going to be built up again, not by us. We're about to get into that. All right? Parts of Europe, like the Vatican, will be destroyed. You understand? But it's them that are going to build it. Those that are under our feet, starting with Esau, Edom, plus the other 16 heathen nations. They're going to build our kingdom. All right? And here we go. And strangers shall stand and feed your flocks. See? Those strangers, talking about the other heathen nations. And the sons of the aliens, right, shall be your plowmen and vine dressers. Let's go into the word plowman. All right? Give me a minute. All right, you see it here?
Strong's H406. Ikar.
See? Plowman, husbandman, farmer. Working the land, yet not owning any of it. Isn't that what happened to us? Okay? Working the cotton fields, the tobacco fields, the sugarcane fields. Right? Hasn't that happened for us? We don't own anything. We have to go to them for everything, which again is further backed up in the scriptures. We can go to Deuteronomy, 28th chapter, all right, and simply back that up, okay, and other precepts, all right? There you go. Give me a minute. So this is Isaiah 14:2, right? We're just reading that they're going to be our plowmen, right? Esau, Edom, and the other nations, right? They're going into captivity, people, right? And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh for servants and handmaids. Who is it that we are going to have as servants and handmaids? And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. See that? All right, people, we'll end this part 2 here. We'll be right back with part 3, prophecy and the judgment written. Shalom.